Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. Family, what's going on? It is Friday night, and I'm not going to be here long at all. Just want to come by here and share some income producing opportunities, shed a little light, then share some opportunities. Then I'm going to hop off your timeline, okay? For those over here on Instagram, if you don't mind sharing, DMing, tagging, posting it to your story, all of the shenanigans they make us do over here on Instagram, that helps me get the word out. Same thing over here on TikTok, okay? If you can share, you want to share, please do so, share. But how you can really help me is just to smash those hearts by, pressing on the screen. Helps me beat the algorithm and gets into the For You page so that somebody else scrolling TikTok on tonight may come in and get this good old juice and this sauce, okay? AKA the truth. What's going on YouTube and Facebook? Shout out to all of you guys. If you are new here to my channel, my platforms, then I welcome you once. I also welcome you twice. But on this third round, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and smash that like, subscribe, comment, turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss, any updates, any sales, any discounts, any opportunities, any information, okay? Whatever I come by here and share, you won't miss it. If you are coming back by here again, then I welcome you back. I want to earn the right to your time on tonight, so I'm not going to hold you for too long at all. Just wanted to come by here and share some income producing activities. Why? Because we all need them. We can all benefit from them. They will all, help offset some of the costs that we are, kicking out more than what we normally would due to inflation that does not have no point of ending in sight. So I wanted to share just an aha moment. I'm always studying. I'm always educating myself. That is the number one goal. That is the number one thing that any human being, you can always regenerate yourself just by changing your mind. Okay. You can have whatever you want just by changing your mind, believing. You can do whatever you want just by changing your mind, okay? Your mind is the most powerful organ, muscle on planet Earth inside of your body, okay? So if you don't like a situation, you don't like a circumstance, you don't like a scenario, you don't like a path that you're on, you don't like a chapter in the book, you can always change it, regenerate yourself. You get sick, you can heal yourself, okay? Absolutely, 100%. You can regenerate just like our skin cells regenerate every night. Everything else can be regenerated. Our blood regenerates everything. Our oxygen regenerates. What's going on, Goldie Swag? Hello, hello, and hello. So, just like our income be going through roller coasters and having issues and all of the above, we can regenerate that, okay? It just starts in the mind. And so I want to share really quickly just something that I, studied and learned and continue to learn. That is how I actually got out of debt, y'all. That's how I got out of poverty. That's how I'm doing what I'm doing now. It had to change in my mind first. No matter how much I heard it, no matter how much, I seen it, no matter how much information was hidden from me, my mindset was the same. Therefore, my situation, my living arrangements, everything about my life was the same. because my mind had not changed. Happy Friday night to you too, Bang. But again, many of you guys know my story. Many of you don't. And even if you do, you're going to hear it again and again and again until I take my last breath. Okay. It was not until I lost my child that made me go and research not just how to get out of poverty, but I wanted to know what happened to him. I wanted to know, had this happened to anybody else? I wanted to know the statistics about it. All of the things that I was supposed to do before trusting these people in white coats to go ahead and trust my child's life into their hands, thinking that they had the best entrance. Uh, for my child, when in reality they were practicing medicine. And because of their error, my son is 6 feet deep. And that is what made me change my mind. Okay. Pain will teach you what pride won't let you learn. And I had to learn. Our pain will teach you what ignorance won't let you learn. So every time that I show up, it's always a campaign against ignorance. It's always a campaign against the lack of knowledge. It's always a campaign against anxiety and fear and lack and poverty. It's always a campaign against those things that do not benefit us anything. Because I've suffered a loss that can never be repaid in this lifetime. So I don't want anybody else to feel that pain. I don't want anybody else to have to endure hardships, especially when we don't have to. It took for a painful event for me to realize I don't got to accept this. And the very first thing that I need to do is I need to get educated. If you are a believer, whether you are or you're not, I am, okay? And I use biblical principles. And it says, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. A lack of knowledge means a lack of information. And that is facts. You cannot do something you don't know what to do. If you don't have the information, then you can't apply it. So therefore, you remain on this hamster wheel. You keep on walking around in the wilderness over and over and over and over and over again because you don't know what to do. So people perish for a lack of information. The graveyard is the richest place on planet Earth. It's full of people who lack information, and they die fully loaded with their gifts, with their talents, with their next inventions. And then the second richest place is the prison system. Okay. And the third one is in the communities. Unfortunately, it's in the communities. Our communities, your community, my community, our communities. Excuse me. I'm getting over some nasty type of bug. So if you hear me hacking over here, that's why. Okay. Got to clear my throat. Nevertheless, I realized in doing my research that poverty is a mindset. Poverty is a mindset. Normally, if we come from a poor, background, if we come from poor parents, poor grandparents, that information is passed down to us. It's information of lack. If you look like me, and some of you don't gotta look like me, if this sounds familiar to you, just put a yes in the chat, okay? Don't get in this store, get to asking for nothing. If you do, I'm gonna whoop you right here on the spot because we ain't got it like that. Don't put your hands on nothing. Don't pick up nothing. Mom, can I get a toy today? Yeah, we can't afford that. We just going in here. No, keep your hand. Don't touch nothing. Don't go over nobody else's house and touch nothing. I can't afford to pay for something. If you break it, does that sound familiar to anybody? Okay, that is misinformation. Because, like I said, that good book said the earth is the Lord's, and if I serve Him, I'm an heir. Okay, to this earth. So, because my mama didn't know no better, because her mama told her we can't afford that, we just passing that down. We're passing down misinformation. And then, as we become adults, then, it's up to us to reprogram, renew our minds for us to learn. How many of you guys, and I this is just a side note, but how many of you guys the traditions that you learned and the information that you learned from your parents, actually, you went and fact checked that information. I'm going to give you a perfect example. It wasn't until I learned the origins of Halloween and the origins of, a lot of these paganistic holidays and these, big business practices. It wasn't until I saw somebody put it out there in the atmosphere, yeah, did you know such and such and such? And then I went and researched it. And when I seen the origin of it, I was like, what? I was dumbfounded, real talk. Because here I am doing something because it's traditionally passed down, not knowing that it has its roots in paganism. So now, after I had that aha moment, I had to actually go back to the drawing board and say, wait a minute. God, am I supposed to be doing this? Am I supposed to be participating in this? Do you want me practicing this? Do you want me celebrating this? Every single thing. Because our parents and grandparents meant well, but they were misinformed. They were misinformed. So now everything that I do, I don't care what it is. I'm asking, I'm researching, what is the origin of this? And today I found out that poverty is a god. And if you don't believe me, go to Google. Poverty is a deity. And it has many, many servants. Just like there is a God of prosperity, there's a God of poverty. I'm like, wow. And by our generational miseducation, we're bowing down to this deity that says we can't live the life that we were purposed to live, born to live. We cannot afford things that, we want, maybe even need. It's beyond wants at this point. People can't afford the basic necessities. And so we worship it by our spending habits, our mindset, what we believe, what you bow down to is what you serve. So if your mind is already made up that, yeah, I can't do that, yeah, I can't have that, yeah, I can't afford that, you're giving this deity worship, because that is so far from the truth. If you renew your mind, if you educate yourself, if you get the proper information and learn, I can have whatever I want to. I'm put on this earth for a purpose, and my purpose is going to cost me money. Y'all let me know, do y'all have a purpose on the inside of you? Let me know if there is not one person that is under the sound of my voice that don't have a purpose on the inside of you. You may say right now, wait a minute, I don't even know what that purpose is. I'm going to help you out. It's that very thing that you have always desired to do since you were a little child. It's something that it's burning on the inside of you. It may be to feed homeless people. It may be to help young people, work with the youth. It may be to service the senior citizens. It may be to own your own home, to buy land. It may be to stop, dysfunction in your family. I don't care what it is. Every single body. It may be to teach. It may be to serve in the community, in the marketplace. But there is a purpose. Everybody under the sound of my voice has a purpose. And guess what? That purpose is going to cost money, currency, in order for you to fulfill it. In order for you to fulfill it. Some of you have a gift to rap or sing, write music, dance, all of that. You need a coach that's going to take you from point A to point B. And then another coach that's going to take you from C to D. You need a mentor, but I can't afford it. So therefore, I'm not able to fulfill my dreams. Am I speaking to anybody? And we're poor on purpose. That's the reason why I titled this Poor on Purpose, because we may have come from a poor background. Our ancestors, forefathers, they may have given us misinformation. However, what we do moving forward, now that we are adults, that's on us. And if we never pick up a book to read, if we don't stop scrolling social media, all of these entertainment apps, distraction apps, if we don't stop strolling those, we'll never have time to read. Therefore, we will remain in a constant purgatory, a cycle, a vicious cycle of hell. If you don't know that, if you're not living the life that you was born to live, and the one that you want to live is the one that you was born to live. Let me tell you that right now. None of us just wake up with a desire. There's no good desires in this flesh. None. So we don't wake up with desires. That very desire, that very passion, that very purpose that you have on the inside of you is that inner man. It's that inner calling. That is what you're born to do. Whatever you can do without ever receiving a paycheck for it, because you're passionate about it. That is what you are born and purposed to do. The problem is everything else is stealing your time. The number one asset that you've been given on planet Earth is time. It's so valuable. It's so precious. It's here today, gone tomorrow. Some only get 1 year. Some don't get none from the birth canal. Some get 60 years. Some get 109 years. We all got different expiration dates, but we all been given the greatest asset in the whole entire world, and that is time. So why we can't make time for what our purpose is? That's why we're poor. That's why we're poor. The difference between you and me and Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry and Grant Cardone and Les Brown and Robert Kiyosaki and all these other people, Tony Robbins, the difference between us and them, they had to study. And not only did they study, they began to master what they studied repetitiously. That's all mastery is. Immersion. Let me immerse myself in this information. Let me start doing this over and over and over. And that equals mastery. What is the difference between, I forgot what that chef name is. He has, Ramsey, somebody Ramsey. I think maybe that's what his name is. Forgive me if I don't know. He minding his business and I'm minding mine. So that's why I don't know all their names like that. But Gordon Ramsay, that's his name. Gordon Ramsay. What's the difference between him and somebody else that can cook from the hood? He mastered his skill. That's it. He did that thing over and over and over until perfection. That's all mastery is. He immersed himself. You want to go hang out? No, I'm cool. I'm cooking. You want to watch TV? No, I'm cool. I'm cooking. Want to go watch a movie with me today? No, I'm cool. I'm cooking. I'm perfecting my craft. I'm immersing myself in it. And I'm doing it over and over and over again. What makes Beyonce a great vocalist? She had a vocal coach. While everybody else was out kicking it and partying, she was in the studio warming and exercising her voice and taking it to ranges and stretching it to its capacity. She was perfecting the gift. You want to know why people pay thousands of dollars for to go see her? Because she mastered the gift. That's it. No different than you and I, because we all got a gift. God ain't gave some gifts and then left others out. No, all got gifts. But we need to make time to master what we learn. That's the difference between you and expert. They mastered. Doctors have gone to school. They immersed themselves in them books. They had hands-on. It's called internship. Okay, externship, internship. They repeatedly fed themselves this information, and not only did they feed it, but they did it, which makes it stick in the mind. Repetition and immersion. Okay. So we're poor on purpose. What is our daily activities like? How you going to come out of something you don't know how to come out of? You got to go read the manuscript. Oh, this how this work? Oh, okay. Let me go read. Let me go see how to get out of it. What is poverty? Now, I knew that poverty was a spirit because I went to the good book. And I went and looked up the word poverty according to God's definition. What does this mean? It means a spirit that comes to inhabit you and kick you out. It comes to bring you to ruin. It comes to bring you to naught. It comes to disinherit you, meaning you have an inheritance, and it comes to steal your inheritance. Does that sound like poverty to anybody who didn't been in it? Poverty is not just a lack of money. It's a lack of mindset. It's a lack of belief. That's what it really is. Poverty is not, we're not poor because we don't have money. Man, they just approved $2 billion for Ukraine yesterday. We're not poor because we don't have money. We don't know how to get it. We don't know where to go get it. We don't know how to put it together. We don't know how to keep up with what's trending. We don't know how to learn technology. Everything's going AI. We should be too, but no, that's too hard. I don't feel like studying that, reading that. Yeah, I'll just get it the traditional way. And you suffering. This system was not meant to bless anybody. It's a slavery system. You work. There is 9 taxes that you are taxed out of the money that you work for. Now check this out. The greatest commodity, the greatest asset that you have been given in life is your time. Say, for instance, you work 8 hours. Don't work no overtime. We're not even going to include overtime right now. Say, for instance, you work 8 hours. There's 24 hours in a day. 8 of that is spent sleeping, 6 to 8. So now you only down to what? 24 hours. You got 16 hours left. 8 of those 16 hours is spent at work. And like I said, don't try to include no overtime, because now you working and ranging from anywhere to 10 to 12 hours every day. Sleep 6 to 8 hours. You're going to work 8 to 12 hours. So that leaves you with about roughly 5 to 6 hours. And what are you doing at 5 to 6 hours? Well, I'm a mom and I'm working. I'm a dad, and I'm chilling with the family. Okay, there's still 5 to 6 hours. It's not used to sleep. It's not used to work. What could you be doing in them extra 5 to 6 hours instead of watching TV, scrolling social media, minding other men's business while you ain't got none? At least, out of those 5 hours, take 1 hour to empower yourself, to read, to educate yourself. At least 1 hour. So for people to say, I don't have time to read, you're lying. I just proved to you that you do got time to read. Well, I really can't afford to go buy books and get on Amazon Kindle right now. It's really hard right now. That's a lie too. Show me your online banking statement. Let me see how many times you ate out and how much it costs just this week alone. Well, I don't even eat out. Let me see how many times you went to the gas station and bought you some Zuzus and Wham Whams, or some lottery tickets, or some cigarettes, or some alcohol, or whatever other extracurricular. How many times did you go on Amazon this week? Huh? How many times? Everybody. How many times did you buy that Starbucks? How many times did you treat yourself to out to eat food, fast food, McDonald's, whatever? Poor on purpose. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Let me ask y'all an honest question, because people will be quick to be like, yeah, I can't afford it. Let me ask you today. You can answer if you want to, and you don't have to. But if you're going to get change, you got to get real. How many of y'all ate out just this week? It's Friday. I'm talking about from Monday through Friday. How many of y'all ate out? And going out to buy that fast food is not cheap anymore. How many of y'all ate out? I'm going to wait on y'all. And while I'm waiting on y'all to answer how many ate out, let's think about this. How many of y'all got a Netflix subscription that you don't even watch every day? That bad boy is now $24.99. I showed my husband that. They have 269 point something million subscribers. And that's data from this year. And they're charging every single one of them $24.99. And they don't own no movies. All they own is an app that you can subscribe to watch movies that other people made. And they are making $6 trillion a month off of a $24 situation. Do y'all know that they have AI that can create you apps just like them? They're no different than you. You know what the difference is? They read and they studied. How can I solve a problem? I got a kid's meal for $6.50. Okay, that's $6.50 that could have been spent on a Kindle book, on a download. Straight up. Because it adds up. I showed you guys on last night how something for $12, $7 gave the people who selling it a payout of 321, or it was either 420 something $1,000. If you didn't eat out, how many of y'all bought coffee? How many of y'all went to, the convenience store? How many of you guys did some online shopping? Just put a me in the chat. And while I'm waiting on you to do that, and I'm almost done with my little prep talk, because I'm not a business woman that's here to sell you something. My number one goal is to educate you, to change your mind. Because if you change your mind, I promise you, no lie, no cap. I don't know you to lie to you. I don't have a motive to lie to you. If you change your mind, you will change your life. If you don't like your life, how many of you guys are 100%? I'm not talking about with life overall. I'm talking about your life. How many of you guys are satisfied with your life and the way that your life is right now? If you're satisfied, I ain't talking to you. If you're dissatisfied, did you know that you can change your life? Starts with your mind. If you change your mind, you will change your life. Straight up. I said enough is enough. I'm coming out of poverty. I gave them back their food stamps. I shocked myself. I know I shocked them because they wasn't expecting that. I gave them back their Section 8. I gave them back their welfare and their Medicare. And I had nothing to stand on. I did not have something to say, well, I'm getting rid of them food stamps and yeah, I got this put up to the side. No. I just knew my time was up in poverty. And if I was going to ever get something better, I had to let go of what was keeping me bound. And that was a poor mindset. Because the first thing is like, damn, I'm be able to afford food. Yes. Even if I'm not, my God will feed me. He feed the birds of the fowls of the air. He will cause you to drop something you finna put in your mouth just so a bird can eat. Am I not more important than the sparrow? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay, if I ever want to become a homeowner, I'm not going to be able to become a homeowner on Section 8. They don't even allow you to work. You make too much income, you get kicked off their program. Hello, somebody. Cash aid, same thing. You make over $500, you can work, but it better not be over $500 because if you do, then you're not you're not eligible, for our program. Been there, done that, got a t-shirt for it. I was tired of it. I want to own a home. I want to know what that's like. I want to know what it's like to pay myself more than minimum wage. Period. And the more that I learned, the more the more valuable I became. The more that I learned to help other people do what I've done, the more valuable I became. The more premium my prices became. People be like, I can't afford that because your mind tells you can't afford it. So as long as your mind tells you you can't afford it and then your mouth confess what your mind said, it's a poor mindset and you will stay poor on purpose. You will stay poor on purpose. Okay? So I tell people all the time when I talk to them on one-on-ones, they be like, yeah, I can't afford it. Let me see your online banking statement. Shut them up every single time. I'm going to show you that you can afford it. How many of you got Netflix subscriptions that you don't even watch? How many of you got any kind of subscriptions that you're paying for every single month and you don't use it every single month? You're just paying on it. Just taking money out of your account just so you know that I have it if I need it. Okay? We have all kind of things that we didn't subscribe to. Most of us do need the internet, but what about the cable? You don't even need cable anymore. Why do you have cable? Dish TV, Direct TV, Charter, Spectrum, whoever, Comcast, Xfinity. Why do you have those things when you have a cell phone? You have YouTube University. Those are extra bills. So when you start doing the process of elimination and saying, I don't need this, well, I don't have to get my nails done. You can keep on wearing what you think is wealth, or you can actually say, I'm going to take this money back from me doing that. I'm going to sacrifice for the next 2 or 3 months, and I'm going to invest in learning so I get out of this once and for all. Picking up what I'm putting down. So I wanted to share that. Hopefully that helps somebody. Did that help somebody? Anybody, let me know. Even if it's one, then my mission was accomplished. And I know I wasn't just here rambling. I know I wasn't here rambling anyway, because every time I sit down, it's divine. But I just want to know, as a confirmation, did that help anybody? We are poor on purpose. And until you change your mind, your life will never change. You can wish, you can pray, wall out on the floor. You can cry you a river, give you some tissue. You can do all of that. It's not going to change until you change it. And the change must first take place in your mind. People buy all kind of programs, but their mind won't allow them to access the information. It'll tell you you're too busy, you're tired, you can't do that. Oh yeah, you don't understand that. Yeah, you probably, just put that to the side, pick it up later on. It'll tell you those things. And even if I didn't help one of y'all here live, It's going to help somebody on a replay. So if you on a replay and you catch the replay and it helped you, just go ahead and put it in the chat. Let me know. Yeah, this helped me in real life. Now, moving on from that, let me tell you guys a few income producing activities that will help you get assets. Because the second reason why we poor is because we don't own nothing. We don't own nothing. We lease, we rent, and we get scammed every single day by this system. Before you even get a paycheck, my taxes is taken out of it. Sales tax, food tax, all kind of tax. We pay you to pay us back. Y'all put that in the chat. Hashtag that so I can make sure you getting it. They pay us to pay them back. What do you mean? You think you got money? You don't got no money. When you get your check, it's bill time. Who owns the bills? The corporations. So the very corporations, Federal Reserve, these type of big bankers, they pay you to use the money right back in their system. That's called slavery. We use your time. We use your talent. We gave you some currency for it, but you gave it right back to us. They pay us to pay them back. Does that sound familiar? Is there any lies detected? Y'all talk back to me. Ain't that what they do? You get a check. By the time you get that check, it's already accounted for. This is going to rent. This is going to food. This is going to gas. This is going to this. Half of it then went to tax. The other half of it then went to inflation. The other half of it then went to debt. The other half then went to big business. Every month they raping you. Getting ready for Memorial Day, finna rape you again. Barbecue, mint, bags of charcoal, riding with the family, go connect with the family, get out there and get you a suit. You want to look good. Feel what I'm saying? They hit you every which way but the right way. And can y'all now see that this is why we're poor? You got to pass over the opportunity repeatedly because you can't afford it. Now, how is it that you a grown person and you work and you can't afford what you want? Make that make sense? How is it that you work, you go trade your time, your hard labor? We was moving some stuff last week, and when I tell you my body was shaking, I have not did that type of labor in years. My body was shaking. And all I could think about is the people out there doing real manual labor. I'm like, dang, this is crazy. This is unbelievable. You can't do nothing but go home and go to sleep. You have no more time or even strength for anything else because you're exhausted. Talking about coming home, being a husband or a wife, being intimate, working with the kids. What? So now the household, okay, the structure is crumbling at the seams. Because you out there doing physical labor. I don't care if it's sitting up all day typing. Welcome, neck all hurting. You got carpal tunnel because you got to sit a certain way. You are wrecking yourself. And you can't even go enjoy what you went and worked for. Why? Because it got to go right back to them. How many of y'all get y'all paychecks and then get jumped by your bills? You be like, yeah, got that check. Then they be like, yeah, we got that check. What check? Man, that's my check. And it still ain't enough because you like something ain't gonna be able to get paid and gonna have to get put off to the next pay period. So you ain't gonna have no money then. Am I talking to anybody in the room? Anybody? Okay. Share with y'all what I got. Now, I've been talking to y'all about print on demand because that is the easiest way to go get you some right now revenue. I want y'all to put that in the chat. I need some right now revenue. I got right now bills, even though you don't get the bill for, to the end of the month or every 2 weeks, you being billed every day. You turn on that water, you being billed per kilowatt or however many gallons. You turn on that AC, if it's hot, you being billed for every kilogram, every watts, whatever they use, the measures that they use, you're being billed for it. But you don't get income every day. You don't get income every day. So now your stuff then build up. So when you get your check, you're getting jumped by your bills. And if you got the basic bills, rent or mortgage, lights, food, gas, you may even have a water bill if you stay in a house, okay? Trash and sewer. Sometimes that's separate depending on what state you live in. You need insurance so you can drive a car that sits parked more time than you drive it. It's either parked in your driveway or parked at the workplace. And it's parked for hours. And you only in and out of it. Maybe commuting an hour or something at the most. No more than 5 or 6 hours a week. And it sits up for the other 34 to 40 hours a week. You got all these bills in one income. I just named what? Lights, food, rent, maybe water, might got daycare, might got gas, insurance, what else? Cell phone bill, got Netflix subscriptions, I got cable, okay? You got internet, that's 10, 11, and you only got one income. One. 5+ bills on the low side and one stream. You pour on purpose. Whether you believe in a good book or not, the good book say at least have 7 to 8 streams of income. Invest in 7 ventures, yes, even 8, for you do not know what disaster will come upon the land. Why are you supposed to invest in 7 businesses or even 8? Because if a disaster come upon the land, you'll be well-rounded. If it affects 3 of your streams, you still got 4 to 5 other streams to stand on. If it affects 6 of your streams, you still got 1 to 2 to stand on. You will be well-rounded in all seasons at all times. That's why. But you want to know the reason why you can't invest? Because you weren't taught to invest. You were taught to save. Wrong thing. Money grows when it flows. If you go pay for information, that information is going to pay you back. Look at the people that go to college and get degrees. That information pays. They had to pay for it, but it's paying them. That's why it ain't free. You're going to pay for some information. You're going to pay for some education. It's a law. It's a principle. You can't learn how to be a surgeon unless you went to go be a surgeon. You had to study, and there was an investment included. You're either going to invest to be an employer or you're going to invest to be an employee. If they hire you at McDonald's, you're going to need them black shoes, okay? You're going to need them black khaki pants, black khaki pants. Get hired at Target. You're going to need them brown khaki pants. You feel what I'm saying? You're going to need a name tag. You're going to need some non-skid resistant shoes. You're going to need some gas to get to work. It's always going to be an investment. Always. So I talked to y'all a lot about print on demand. I'm going to show y'all this. I'm so sleepy. but I forced myself to come up here and share with you guys. What is print on demand? Print on demand, I want to share how much these people is really making and see if any of this will benefit you. Will this benefit you? I'm really sleepy. Okay, here we go. Let me show you guys. This is the easiest way to get some rapid revenue in real life and not in the fake. This POD stands for print on demand. This POD wallet made this individual $3,394,000 on Etsy. Guess how much inventory he or she had to have? Zero. Guess how many orders they had to fulfill? Zero. Guess how many customers they had to deal with? Zero. Print on demand has never been easier. If you want to go make a t-shirt, go make a t-shirt. You want to go use it and make a design for a t-shirt or a sweatshirt? Because I'm going to show y'all a sweatshirt that just did $1 million. Okay? These are called print on demand. And it's not hard to take something. Matter of fact, let me demonstrate for y'all real quick. I'm going to come right over here to my favorite one. It's called Printify. That is a POD, print on demand. I go over here and I make me some designs. I use AI to allow me to do it. Email is required. Let me go ahead and sign in. Okay. All right. So let me share my screen over here. Show you I'm going to get some rapid revenue. What's going on, sis? Hey, beautiful boss lady. What's up? All right, so I'm right here, Printify. I'll turn my screen around just a little bit, show y'all something. This is the website here, okay? Printify. Same thing over here. This is the website, Printify, okay? It tells you what their best sellers is. You ain't even got to go guessing. Their t-shirts are best sellers. So get you a t-shirt, okay? I can't go back and forth with the camera just because I'm so sleepy, but I wanted to show y'all a regular t-shirt, a regular schmegular t-shirt can make you $1 million over here on Etsy in real life. Let me come back over here. And then it's finna be Father's Day, okay? It's finna be Father's Day. That's the crazy part about it. You gotta be getting you some Father's Day money. I showed y'all a necklace that did $2 million for Mother's Day. You gotta be getting you some Father's Day, okay? Come right on over here to Etsy. Let's do the math, okay? Father's Day is coming up. Hold on 1 second. Deals for dad. So let's look at Father's Day deals. What are they over here making for Father's Day? Hats, jewelry. Just showed you. Baby girl did $2 million on the jewelry. POD. No touching nothing. Okay. Travel gear. Okay, cool. So let's find some Father's Day shirts. Period. Okay. Let's just find Father's Day shirts. Father's Day is coming up. Father's Day shirt. Let's go check it. Because I'm finna show y'all. Come on. All right. Now, where's my mathematicians at? I'm going to show y'all this real quick. Turn that around. Okay. This is what they look like over here on Etsy. I want y'all to just pay attention to the numbers. They sold that shirt for $16.77 to 38,000 people. Okay. Them 38,000 reviews mean that somebody bought it. So that's how they did a review. Somebody tell me how much is $16.77 times 38,000. Okay. Let's see. Let's find another one. Our first Father's Day, Daddy and Mary. They sold that for $18 to 1,200 people. So I want to show y'all how you can do $1 million on a t-shirt. How much? Where's my mathematicians? Y'all work with me fast. 1677 times 38,000. Somebody tell me quickly. How much did they make? How much did they make? Without me having to go pull out my calculator. How much did they make? $16.77. Off of a shirt that they created using AI or something like that. Ain't nobody gonna tell me. This dude sold a shirt that say the cool dad or the best dad for $10.44 to 4,000 people. Where my calculator at? Y'all going too slow. Oh, thank you, Sister B. Brown. So they made 673. All the numbers is together. So let's see. $673,260 off of a shirt that says, what that shirt say? That shirt say, this is what an awesome dad looks like. You can go and create the same shirt. Hello, somebody. Take this, copy the link. I'm going to come over here to ChatGPT. It's called piggybacking, boo. Come right over here to ChatGPT. And I am going to ask ChatGPT, can you create me an image using this link so that I can create a similar t-shirt design for Father's Day. I'm just going to post the link now. Can you create me an image using this link so I can create a similar t-shirt design for Father's Day? Then I just go ahead and hit send. Let's see what they create, the image that they created me. If I don't like that image, I can say, give me the prompt. Give me the prompt. Then I go to another AI tool and just put the prompt in over there. See what they give me. If I like it, it's fine. Let me show it. Okay. I guess that's all right. But I'm just going to ask for the prompt. Can you just give me the prompt? I just want the prompt. Okay, so they gave me the prompt. And by the way, they made $1 million selling prompts. All you need is ChatGPT and Canva. That's it. And you can make $1 million selling prompts. Yeah, this is a prompt right here, highlighted. That's all a prompt is. Let me stop the share. And then share again. All right, share screen. Now I'm just going to come over here and use that prompt that it gave me and paste it there. This is just copy, paste, drag, and drop. Literally. I want me a vibrant and bold t-shirt design for Father's Day. The design features the text, awesome dad, predominantly in the center. Okay, let's see what they gave me. Surrounding the main. So I'm gonna take this out because I don't need it to say the background is a t-shirt. See if it'll recreate this for me. I just want the imagery. Literally. I don't want a t-shirt image because I'm gonna go put it on a t-shirt. I just want the text. I just want the logo design, pretty much the design, so I can go take it. This is what print on demand does. Okay. It still gave me that t-shirt design, which is ugly. I don't like it at all. Stop the share there. I can go on and on to different AI apps, but I'm not going to do that, okay? I'm going to come back to ChatGPT real quick. I'll share my screen in just a moment. I'm going to come back to ChatGPT, and I'm going to download the photo that it gave me just for time's sake. And now I'm going to share how I just took that picture ChatGPT gave me. I'm going to come over here to Canva because all I need is ChatGPT and Canva. I can say t-shirt, Father's Day. They already have their templates. So I can choose from one of their templates. You know, and then go upload it to Etsy. I like some of their templates. Father's Day, and I'm gonna put t-shirt. See what it pulls up. So they already have templates. Well, I can come in here and put this dad is the greatest dad or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Here go their templates. I like something like that. That's nice. But I'm going to just come on back over here. And I am going to put just a t-shirt. I want you to give me the design for the t-shirt. We're going to just start with a blank one. Let's see. What did I do? I'm going to upload that photo that I just got from ChatGPT. And then I'm just going to put it over here. Stretch it out a little bit. Shouldn't be that big, but actually I'm going to come back over here to Printify. Hold on one second. Come right over here to Printify. And I'm going to put that image on a shirt. And now I am going to be able to sell the shirt. Okay? All I had to do was go over here to ChatGPT, ask it to make me an image. I already know that these are bestsellers when I come over here because they tell me they bestsellers right here. I'm going to go ahead and it's under men's clothing, so it's cool. I'm going to go ahead and hit start designing this one. Got the top rating on it. It's a 9.6. I'm going to go ahead and hit upload a photo from my device. Don't tell me it didn't save. One second. It saved, but for whatever reason, it just does this dumb stuff. It's a part of technology. Hold on. I gotta do it this way. It's always a way. Always a way around. Don't ever forget that. Save image as. I'm gonna save it like that. And then I'm gonna come back over here to Printify and see if it uploaded that way. Nope, it did not. Okay. Nevertheless, just say, for instance, one of these was the image. All I would do is come over here, add that image, preview it, and now I have me a t-shirt. Whether I want white, whether I want black, this only comes in like this color, but whether I want white or black, now all I have to do is put my image on this shirt and it's ready to sell. Save product and we're done. We are ready to sell. It's print on demand. They got these for wallets, for necklaces, for shirts. Let's see if I can find this other picture. I created these images earlier. Getting ready to sell. Let me know if y'all want one. Put your hot diggity dog orders in. All right. Let me take this one out here. All right. Y'all let me know if y'all want one like this. It's a new movement I'm starting. This is called print on demand. I created that image. It says pour on purpose. That's the name of this video tonight. And it's a message that I want to get out to the masses. That's a woman with bling on in modern day chains, but she's not in chains as in bondage. She's in debt. She's in debt chains. So this is all about pushing a message and then marketing as well. Let me flip this back around because it sends a message. We're poor on purpose. because we're too lazy to learn. That's a whole entire movement. Okay. I already got models, what it's going to look like. On the back, I'm going to put my website. But yeah, I got me a shirt that I could sell right now. Took me less than 2 or 3 minutes to make at the most. You see what this one is. I got this kind of design. I got that kind of design. I got the ones with them in chains. And that's the message. Pour on purpose. Because we're too lazy to learn. You can take any image that you want and create you some income from your mind. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. I wanted to show you guys some income producing activities. I do have a couple of things for y'all, but when I tell y'all I am super sleepy, I'm about to go to sleep on this live right now. I'm that sleepy. I'm extremely tired. Tomorrow I may come by here and just give you guys a breakdown of everything, but print on demand and get you some right now revenue. And if you've been following me for a couple of days, you already know that I'm getting ready to have a workshop. If you are not registered for that workshop, it's $97. I'm going to show you how to do t-shirts, how to do wallets, how to do journals, how to do so much, and you ain't even got to break a sweat. You got to break a sweat. You can just get you an extra $1,000 to $150,000 to $1 million. The sky is not the limit for what you will see. Wherever you want to go, your mind going to take you there first. So if you want to hit $1 million, then you'll hit $1 million. If you say, I don't need all of that, then you won't get all of that. But you'll get more than what you have now. It's a $97 investment. You're not paying for information. You're paying for framework. How do I get there faster? Show me how to connect the dots. You go here, you type in this prompt, you get your design, you go to this website, you put your image on that website. Now you're ready to sell. Make sure you connect your payment integrations, and voila. Show you how to easily utilize marketing strategies without spending no money. Now you just make sales. You see these people over on Etsy making sales. You should be making sales too. It doesn't require your face to be shown. It doesn't require any type of social media following. It don't require none of that. All it requires is for you to come and learn this information. Come to the workshop. It's $97. And learn so you can earn. You learn so you can drop the L. And that's puts you in earning mode, okay? Anybody want to join me? That is coming up in the next few days. It's going to be done live, so you have action and opportunity. If you got questions, to get them answered. Or you can catch it on the replay. Still going to be $97, but you ain't going to have that human interaction. What do I do? How do I do this? Am I doing it right? You ain't going to have that type of feedback, okay? If you do want to get on board, it's the final call. We also have our land banking trust, insurance policy, how to become an infinite banker. We have that coming up on Sunday, $97. You want to know how to go from dirt poor to dirt rich, and that's definitely a workshop you want to be in, be a part of. There's so many other things in the description that I am offering to you guys at a discounted price. Take advantage of it while you can. It's information that brings transformation, that actually changes your life and your financial forecast. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this live, and I look forward to seeing you beautiful people soon. God bless.